Hi Aries, here is your weekly reading starting from Monday the 15th through to Sunday the 21st of May. Right, the first card we have here, we've got the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Now, what this is saying is that it is possible that there's been some conflict, okay? Maybe between you and one person, maybe between you and a group of people. Verbal conflict, confrontations. But now it talks more about you being at this stage where you're wanting to maybe put that sword down. You're not wanting any more arguments or conflict. You're trying to find a win-win situation here. You're prepared to put your sword down. Maybe prepared to be the bigger person here now and say enough is enough. Maybe for some of you as well, an old wound may have been reopened. A wound that had started to heal. And you may in some way be fearing being hurt again. Maybe somebody has, from your past, has reconnected with you. And it's opened up this wound of a time when that person may have hurt you. And as I said, you may very well be fearing being hurt again. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? It can very much be about how you've also tried to walk away from arguments, but somehow you keep getting dragged back into this situation. Now, what's crossing that Five of Swords? We've got you here with the Queen of Wands, okay? As well as Sagittarius and Leo. When the Queen of Wands is reversed, it can talk about somebody feeling insecure. It can talk about somebody coming across as being a little bit too domineering and too pushy. Maybe opposing others. I think this Queen of Wands is here more as a warning for you not to take those negative traits or not to show those negative traits now that you as an Aries can have. Being pushy, being domineering, wanting control, being confrontational. All of those things are just going to create more conflict here with the Five of Swords, sorry. And it may be, like I said, that now it's time to take the higher ground here. For some of you, yes, this could be somebody else in your environment as well that may very well be involved in this conflict. Another fire sign, possibly, not gender specific, doesn't even have to be a fire sign. But I do feel it's more talking about you. And it's here to highlight really that you cannot, don't allow any any arguments or any conflict with anyone to bring out this side to you. Down here we've got justice. So we're wanting justice to be done here. It is upright, which is good for you because it talks about justice more likely being done in your favor here, okay? If it was in the reverse, it could very well talk about it being in the other person's favor. It can talk about coming to a just verdict here. The final summing up. Agreeing to reach a settlement here. Maybe agreeing, like I said, to put your sword down in order to create this win-win situation. It talks about agreements being reached here. And provided that you've acted fairly and just, and the fact it's in an upright position, it talks about maybe agreements being reached fairly and in your favor here. On the other side, sorry, I've done so many readings today. I don't know what I'm saying. In your near past position, we do have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can often be referred to as the Truth card. Maybe in the recent past, you have wanted to speak up and speak your truth, but you may not have had the opportunity to do so. There may have been something preventing that. On the other aspect though, this card can sometimes be a warning about not speaking your truth so quickly. It's about thinking things through, not acting hastily, not allowing your mouth to run away with you without thinking through what you are actually saying and why you're saying it. Because there can be an element here of how you may have in some way ignored some critical questions or facts, may not have had complete understanding of a situation. And then you go and say something or do something only to find out that you were wrong. See, this can talk as well about malicious gossip and lies. It may very well be that in your very near past, somebody around you in your environment has been spreading malicious gossip and lies. Now, it doesn't have to be about you. It could be that they've been doing this about somebody else that you know. And that could be why we've had already this Five of Swords energy. Up here we do have the Hermit, which is the card for Virgo. It is a major arcana. And the Hermit card, it talks about self-reflection, about going within now to gain a better understanding and gain more knowledge about maybe about a situation or how you are feeling. Because this man here, he can see his path ahead. His path is brightly lit here. He knows which direction he's going. But it is calling for him to go to go within himself, to take maybe some enforced isolation time, to gain an inner knowledge, like I said, and to gain a better perspective here. It's about looking deeper in order for you to process what you have already learnt here. What you may have already learnt about other people that may very well have been involved with this Five of Swords conflict. Now, the outcome is the King of Swords. A nasty individual, okay? I don't like the King of Swords. It is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Not gender specific, as I said previously in these general readings. And it doesn't even have to be one of those signs. But you're dealing with somebody here that is very cunning, is very devious, that is very, very cutting with their words, is very judgmental, is very critical, that really doesn't have any interest in anybody else, because even maybe prone to being very narcissistic. It's very much about them. They don't really care who they hurt. It's only about them. And if you know somebody in your environment like this, the best decision is to try to keep distance between you. When I see the King of Swords reversed, all I think is somebody, as I said, who is narcissistic. This King of Swords is most definitely linked to this malicious gossip and lies that has or is creating this conflict with the Five of Swords. And it may very well be that this week you choose to be the bigger person and you choose to lay your sword down in order to try to create a win-win situation here. Justice is going to be done here. And it may very well be that the Hermit card has shown up because you may very well have seen and be seeing a side to somebody that you didn't quite know was there. And you may be finding that quite difficult to digest this week. And you may very well need to take a bit of a time out here in order to digest what you've come to understand about this person. The King of Swords is a nasty, nasty individual. And you don't have any need in your life for somebody who is like this. Somebody that is creating all of this conflict here. Somebody that you may feel is opposing you in some way. And is bringing out this negative aspects to your personality here. Don't allow them to do that. Don't allow them to bring you down. And if it means you having to take the high road and put your sword down, then you do so. Because then it's going to show them for the person that they really are. And then others will be able to see that. So Aries, for some of you, maybe an intense week this week. I'll be back again next week, and I'm also going to start to do the career readings. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.